Step into the magic realm tonight. Leave your worries at the door, it's light. Every quest is here to guide your flight. In a path where we'll all unite. Welcome to the show, come have some fun. Leave it all behind, watch the pixels run. Press start and let your journey begin. Nora's secrets waiting to be seen. Grab your gear and pack a smile or two. Dragons and quests await you. Chat and cheer, our community's true. Together in this dream we'll break through. Welcome to the show, come have some fun. Leave it all behind, watch the pixels run. Press start and let your journey begin. Nora's secrets waiting to be seen. Every quest calling heroes far and wide. Escape the grind, let your spirit ride. Here we laugh and conquer side by side. In this virtual land we'll all confide. Welcome to the show, come have some fun. Leave it all behind, watch the pixels run. Press start and let your journey begin. Nora's secrets waiting to be seen. Welcome to the show, come have some fun. Leave it all behind, watch the pixels run. Press start and let your journey begin. Nora's secrets waiting to be seen. Be seen. Be seen. Be seen. Be seen.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. It's a great day. It's a great day. Yesterday, I was in the Fallen Gate here. I was going to do all the quests online. About 1 hour in, the servers went down. No explanation. I gave it a few minutes, and they didn't look like they were coming back up very soon. So I do what any responsible retired person would do. I went and took a nap. And I came back and I finished up a couple quests. Almost died because the server went down in the middle of a big, highly populated area. And so I did a few. I don't really know where I'm at, right? Let's just do a quick update. Completed quests. 1,726. 1,726. That's 725. Let's go ahead, celebrate for all the ones we missed.
You just finished a quest. Oh yeah. Raise your sword up in the air. Claim your loot and take a rest. In EverQuest you are the best.
Fallen Gate is at a level right now where it's really... It's not, I'm not bulldozing through this. Every other time that I've been on an EverQuest character, for the last time, every other time I did them for the last time, I was extremely high level because I just wanted to focus on the getting the quests done rather than trying to do them at level, which I think is fine. But this time I said, if I'm doing it for the last time, let's go ahead and upgrade spells, upgrade gear, push ourselves a little bit. It's a Shadow Knight, but I think any character, other than maybe a Guardian, but any character that you let, you really gear up and you really skill up, should find that these lower levels, especially with the mercenaries, should find them not overly difficult. You would if you tried this on Asti Sul, like the Origin server. If you tried it there, yeah, you definitely would have a challenge. So I did make the decision not to go on to. Now at this point in the game, after you finish Logan Belchbottom's quest, you'll notice he does have another quest, but it doesn't glow yellow, it glows gray, which he gives you a repeatable quest that you may complete 5 times. And it's just basically the one where you kill 50 things. It's called Kill 'Em All. And so the first time you do a repeatable quest, you actually get credit for it as a quest. You just won't get additional credit for it. So we're going to go ahead and do it one time because we'll take credit as one quest. Now, it doesn't matter what you kill in the zone. You can kill anything. These snakes happen to be here. They're not aggro, but I'm just going to go ahead and kill them. At this point, having done this many quests already in this specific zone, then I am just... The fewer that are listed, the better on my screen at one time. The fewer that are listed on my screen at one time. So everything here looks like a quest mob. I did finish all of the quests with this guy around the corner, the Sarge over here. I finished all of his quests. I do believe I only have 4 left in here. The weird quest, the one I didn't catch yesterday was, I found that book. And it gave me the quest. It was down here, The Blood of the Bear Part 1. I found it in here, but you actually have to do it in the Ruins of Barsoom. I believe there's Bloods of the Bear Part 1, 2, 3, and 4. Not interested.
There is no escape.
I like the application for citizenship dropping.
There is no escape for you now.
The only reason I did that collecting right there was I thought I might get one of those coins of Grob. You don't see those a lot. I don't need it, but... I don't think I'm going to name hunt in here. We do have that named up there in the little cutout, the cave area. Don't feel... not feeling it. I have all of these Anguished Feasters. It's for a city red. I have 12 of 13. And that was 3. I had to like wipe them out 3 times. Because they share a spawn with some other anguished somethings. I don't even know. Then I had the one I had to get the gong for. I did that. The thing I don't quite understand is I have the one called Prayer Journal Retrieval. I must find a priestly journal carried by the priest of Baizola. Oh, Baizola. Baizola. Is he... Those are the 3... Ooh, interesting. I thought I got the Priest of Isola. I doubt they would take a heroic mob like that and have him have an intermittent drop. So maybe I just didn't loot something. Maybe something got buried in geography and I didn't notice it.
I have no time for meddlers. Destroy them.
Anyway, we'll make our way down there. It'll be a little bit. We got to go through this next area and then past the gargoyles or whatever they're called.
Welcome to torment and destruction.
There was a named guy here that I haven't gotten yet, but he doesn't. He seems to be a rare. It's this guy here, Outfitter Thrak. Let's peek in here and see if we can see. Maybe he's in the window. No. Trying to pull a fast one. Or a slow one, I guess. Alright, kill 'em all is done. Good. I just finished a quest.
You just finished a quest. Oh yeah. Raise your sword up in the air. Claim your loot and take a rest. In EverQuest, you are the best.
Oops, I missed my turn. Oddly, this stench here is not aggro. It's a non-aggro named snake. I do have to get the tormented witches, which are seem to be even more rare. So I thought I was just going to go to the right. I'm going to go to the left. I got to get up. They're in that little Neriac tented area. So I can kind of see that Neriac must have been a commercial zone. I mean, I know there's an actual Neriac zone now, but this is like old Neriac or something. I don't know, but you know they kind of give us lore. One of the things about EverQuest II is borrows from the story of EverQuest 1. So it does does kind of dictate what happens in EverQuest 2. But I'm assuming, I never played EverQuest 1, I'm assuming it's a relationship similar to the Walking Dead comic book and the Walking Dead television show. It's tied to it, but it doesn't necessarily dictate it. Like 100, it doesn't, it's not the Bible. It's not a blueprint. How did I not draw aggro from that snake? Or glider, or whatever they plan on calling those things. It's usually the point about 4 or 5 minutes into my, 15. 3 minutes was the intro. 10 minutes in and my voice is already starting to... I suppose I can just train my voice. Right? I just get used to it. But still at this point, it's because this is what, my 12th? It's my 12th Twitch stream, yeah. My voice is not used to trying to project constantly, which it should be. I taught for 35 years. I've been throwing my voice across rooms for a long time. When I went from, I was at the same school district for 35 years, and then once I retired, I wanted to try a bigger school district just to kind of feel what it was like. And not as a job, but as a substitute. And I was lucky enough to get a full-time, like a long-term sub job for, it was in second grade, so that was a little bit of a challenge. But I did get the long-term sub job, so I had 3 months. It was awesome. I got to do the in-service training at the beginning of their year, and it was as though I was an actual permanent employee. All the things that go along with that. And in those, every school that I subbed at, okay, all right, it's not making sense. All right, let me start over. I retired in May, and it was very early in May. May 10th was my last day at the job I had for 35 years. The weekend came. The 13th rolled around, and I began subbing in a different school district. Those jobs only lasted 2 weeks because it was the end of their school year. And I bounced around from school to school. There are a lot of schools in this area. In this school district is very large. So I bopped around from school to school, and every one of those, now it might make more sense, every one of those schools had the same thing in it, which was they had microphones in the classrooms. Microphones that you wore around your neck, and then they powered speakers on the ceiling. Which I thought was great for my voice, but it was also funny because there's like an old saying, like, you know, if you teach somebody a lesson and they don't understand it, you just say it louder the second time. Which, you know, I understand that it's not true. Those young kids, the majority of those kids, if they don't understand something, if they do really poorly on a test, it means you didn't teach it right. Like, you didn't connect with them. Oh no, red guy's coming out, isn't he? Red guy's coming out. I did not want red guy to come out. Red guy got some splash damage off of this guy. Now, I'm not concerned about him. It's just I don't want to spend this much time just clicking buttons. And okay, I take it back. I'm not just clicking buttons. I'm pressing 11111, and it's actually on my mouse. So let me repeat it a different way. I wasn't interested in taking time to kill a mob that doesn't have a purpose for me to kill. I figured I would get one of those guys in that tent. When I did come in here yesterday after the stream went down, when I came into this zone, for whatever reason, somebody was in here clearing it out, and they were much above they were higher level than the stuff they were taken out. So they were staying ahead of me pretty well and just wiping the zone completely, which is their right. I mean, it's a free game. I wasn't like angry at them. I was just like sort of deflated a little bit, like, oh darn it, I wanted to get my stuff done in here. And then there's somebody in here that can kill things way faster than me. Otherwise, I thought we would just piggyback over each other. I tend not to say, hey, you want to group up there, because I don't know why they're in the zone. And even though grouping up would allow us to share the kills, I didn't want to slow the guy down. Like, he didn't need me. So in a way, I would have been just leeching off of his kills. So like I say, no aggro toward the man or the woman, whoever it was. At the end of the day, it's just a game. I think what I did was after I took my nap and I came back and that happened, I just went and played Valheim. And now I'm here this morning with you. I'm happy to be here. It's great. We get one more chance to, well, possibly just one more chance. Here, let's just get this roamer. There's nothing we're going to be able to do about it. Let's take him out. It is Fallen Gate. I've got a lot of great memories in Fallen Gate. I think a lot of people probably have great memories in Fallen Gate. Since it's sort of it's a ritual of passing of sorts when you're first starting a new character, especially these time locked or whatever you want to call them, progressive servers. Ooh, I aggroed some other stuff around the corner. And would you know it? None of them are what I need. I need anguished feasters, and 3 of the mobs that came out are anguished gluttons. Now, just me here, but don't you think that a glutton, in order to become a glutton, has to be a feaster? You know, you have those that feast, and then you have those that overdo it, the gluttons. So the set known as feasters are within all gluttons are feasters, but not all feasters are gluttons. How's that? My head, okay, good. That city task is done. Get that. Maybe we'll bring our city tasks over here for a second. Evil tasks. Here we go. So we did the war witches are not quite done, but we did polish off these feasters here. There we go. These are all of the city tasks for an evil aligned character between the levels of 20 and 24. So you can see we have 21 left to do. Also, inside of Nariak, we have a number of these that we're going to need to do. Also on the docket for our evil characters are Gorowin tasks, but I did, off camera, I did go over to Butcher Block Mountains, which is where the Gorowin's city tasks pick up. So those are done. And we'll continue to do them in Butcher Block Mountain as we level up. These were the only 5 that were available at the level of 20. I think we were 20 at the time. So I'm thinking once I hit level 24, then I'll be able to do a number more of these. The key, though, is to remember to go there before you level up again. So we're doing all right there. Let's see, Fallen Gate quests, probably put those in the 20s, I would say. Yeah, we just finished Kill 'Em All. I did these charge of the Lightfoot Brigades. Sarge was handing those out. I did do this drop quest called Halfling Skull, and then those purses of offering that we talked about yesterday. Here's the 4 of those, and those were completed. We did find the lost friend in Fallen Gate. And the Scorchwood and Staff, it's not marked correctly here, but that's a drop as well. And we did finish that one yesterday. I don't know about this one, so I'm not going to mark it off. And at the end of the day, we're not this is only going to be verified by going to EQ2U, and we'll just go to the quest tab there, and then the quest checklist, and we'll do it this way. We'll just drop this down. We'll find a Fallen Gate in the list. I mean, this is what everybody should do if they're on this quest to do EverQuest. And it conveniently, if you haven't been here, it conveniently crosses them off for you. I do not have this credit for this one called Lost Friend in Fallen Gate, so I'll take a closer look at it next time. Ye Old One-Time Pick. Yeah, whatever. This one is, I don't have credit for it, simply because I'd have to log out before it would update. And then this one, the pick one, appears that it no longer drops in the game. So, based on what I've read. And so here we are. Now our next mission is to we don't need anything else in here. So our job, I wish I could make this font bigger for the streaming purposes, but one thing I can't seem to fix is text is blurry. Now when I look at other streamers, their text is pretty blurry too. Everything that I see, the information on that is that if you become a partner, then you're allowed to have a higher, send more data. But you're capped. You're capped otherwise. Oh boy, here they come. Let them all join in. Look at this mess. And some more. Why not? Bring them on in. Is that a name guy? Oh, it is. We're going to go get the old hungry boy. I don't believe I've taken him out. Now I got half the zone taken out. These yellows are kind of melting like butter anyway. So we'll continue to melt them like butter. Well, they all got it. When you see a little damage marker go up above all three of the ads, basically, you know you're in for a little bit of exquisite. Thank you, sir. I will take an exquisite. Don't necessarily need it. I think most of my gear is probably as good as it's going to get for now. Also, if you're on a paid account, then you can do research. And if you press the letter K, you'll be able to go to this upgrades and this research page. Oh, never. Let me skip that. Upgrades. This is later on. Look at this. Completed. I don't even know what I did here, what that is. All right. On this screen, you can take any one of the skills that you have that are not up to ancient level, and you may continue to upgrade them. If you hit this symbol, it will take you all the way. Now, it won't just do it. It'll say, here's what it's going to cost you to do this. So this is a play to win, or a pay to speed things up, or a pay for convenience, whatever you want to call it. But this is a microtransaction. Here, when you start research on something, this does not disappear. I don't know if I should do blasphemy. Let's just do harm touch. Okay. So we're working on harm touch. You should always look up there, and now it says, if I don't want to wait, then for 50 cents, I can go ahead and jack this up to Grandmaster level. But I'm not in a hurry. So you can pick these other ones, and if you change your mind, you can pick one of these, and then it'll give you some of the time that you've already invested in upgrading, and put it toward this one instead. But you may only upgrade one at a time. Body like a mountain. I'm not sure that's a high demand. Not sure. Unless somebody was a raid tank, but you wouldn't be raiding at this level normally, not on this server. Should we just save some time, jump up on this table, and get everybody's attention? We did a quest yesterday that is a complete game changer. Absolutely a complete game changer. We headed out to the local grocery store, and we completed the quest, refill your diet dew in the fridge next door. So, just off camera, we have a fridge filled to the brim with cans of ice cold. And you know what I mean by ice cold. When you open it up, you feel the crystals hit the back of your throat. That's the good stuff. Simple pleasures. Simple pleasures are the best pleasures. This guy named? It is Turk. I know a person in real life who's that is their last name. We are getting really close to Bizola, unless I'm wrong, and then we're not close. We got to get all the way to that zone, inside this zone. Because I know there is a mob at the end that looks like that Bizola character themselves. But I don't think that's the priest of Bizola. I think the priest of Bizola is coming up. In this little gong room, I think, is next. Yep, right there. So it is the priest of Bizola right there. Even when you do a little gentle and a dainty body pull, you get I can tell that I've upgraded several spells in the meantime. It's hard not to use that harm touch there. It's hard not to use it. But it's got a long reset, a long whatever you call it, cooldown. So we'll save it for the named guy. That is that one. We talked about it yesterday. It is not on my 111 macro. So when all of, when I do a poll like this and then I press my 111 button, it's not one of the spells that I use. Alright, well, this Dead Explorer should pop up here. Yeah, I know this guy was up. I know it. Unless his placeholder looks exactly like him, then I'm wrong. That's really interesting. How did I manage to get that one? And how have I not done damage to the priest yet? It's not going to matter if I accidentally get the priest here. Now it's more like, can I do it? Like, can I just pick these guys off one by one? It makes me think I can probably get that guy back there. Because the priest cannot see my feet quite yet. Therefore, nope, there. If you haven't watched one of my VODs or the stream before, and you don't know the game well, line of sight, in other words, whether another player trying to cast a heal on you or a mob detecting your presence is based on whether or not it can see your feet, not your head. Which is why I could run right up to that table and that guy just stand there and not really do anything. It's also why I was jumping every once in a while. So maybe my feet would become apparent. Okay. Now, I need to return the priest's journal to Josine. Is that the dude outside? You probably don't know that. Mantle of the Dark Priest. Should we see what this is plate, but let's see what we got. That's plate. I've seen chain and I've seen plate. All right, time to make our way back. We don't need anything deeper, at least not at this point, so let's head on back, see what's respawned. I do not have an evac yet at this level. I do not have any evac totems on me. Oh, I think that guy just popped. So everything behind us should be up again. Piece of me. I'm expecting the arrival of my dogs at any minute. They wake up, they shake their heads. My wife is supposed to be going for breakfast with a friend. And when she wakes up, the dogs will wake up. We'll just bring this guy with us. Didn't have to deal with the roamer that way. At least for the time being, at least for this, the sake of this broadcast, unless the guy out front gives us another quest, then we are getting down there. We just need our 4 war witches, which would be amazing if they were up. I believe there are 3 different mob types on that spawn table, so we have a 33% chance. That they'll be up. You know what? We'll just engage those suckers. See what we got. Even got a worm back there beating on the mercenary. What some people will do, and what that person yesterday may have been doing, is just farming the names, just running through. Because I did know they were jumping around, but then... Oh, obviously, if you've out-leveled the stuff, then what good do the names do? The gear doesn't do you any good. So then we would ask the next question, why would somebody who was a higher level mentor down come into a zone like this and kill mobs? Right. I'm pausing so maybe you can think about it and then see if we agree with each other on the possibilities. The first one, maybe not as likely, would be that they didn't get the achievement, the AA, whatever that adventure achievement or whatever AA alternate achievement, that they didn't get the points for that and they want it. So the names will give additional AA. The next reason why they might do that is they're just working after they leveled up. Then they started working on their transmuting. Or they're adorning and they need the muted items. So transmuting in the game means breaking stuff down. That was the cracked skull, wasn't it? That was that quest that I already did. Let's see right here. Yeah. It's lore. I might throw that on the broker just as a, in case, on the off chance somebody else could use it. No. So we got 2 witches out of this batch. Yeah. Yep, I did. Okay, well, I have to take them out. They're holding a spot. Maybe there's something in the... We'll go in that low tower next door. Over to our left. We'll go in there and see. There's a tormented something or other. We'll make sure he goes. Make sure that tormented thing goes. We need 2 more, so it'd be great if they were in the tower. If not, well, we'll just... I think at this point, just wait to see what... Come on, dude. I don't want you. Getting a red guy. Everything's great in Fallen Gate. So, then the question is, what do we do next? Thundering Steps quests or Nectulos Forest quests? And I think the thing that would make sense would be do the Neck Forest quests. Because at the moment we are on the evil side. Ooh, there's one right there. Awesome. Come on down with a feather. Come on down with a feather. No. One isn't a named creature, but I would rather it have been a witch. So we only need one witch, which means odds are on the next respawn, we're gonna get, we'll get our witch. Okay, where was I? What should we do next? Couple options. The stuff at our level or near our level. Oh, Butcher Block Mountains. So Butcher Block, which is sort of neutral. I would consider it neutral. I don't know what the purist would say. Or Thundering Steps. Or Nectulos Forest. Maybe we didn't clear the place out. Maybe there's a chance. I think we cleared it out based on what I saw, but... It wasn't cleared out. There could have been somebody up here. Probably not anymore. There couldn't be. If I happen to finish this zone, then I will probably... Let's see. Yep. Where do we go? Still not a witch. We're not even at an hour yet. Not even at an hour of streaming. So level 20 zones, which is our next on our list, are Evil Side, doing Neck Forest. Plenty of quests there. Do the counterpart. No, there really isn't a true counterpart. But do the counterpart to this zone on the good side, which is Stormhold. Stormhold's a little deeper because the quests get a little bit, the mobs get a little bit slightly higher level. At this point, I probably would dip my toe in there. If I was going to do it next, I would just dip my toe in there and get an idea, but the orange stuff will not kill me, but it takes way more swings to kill something. And therefore, you're missing on your swings. Where's this guy at? Oh, he's in Neck Forest. You know what? I think I can get there because he's right by the spire. I think I can get there. I don't think he's done giving quests yet. So I think I can get there and get back here about the time that this stuff is respawning. So let's pop over to... Come on. There we go. It's my first playthrough. He's by this spire. I think what I remember seeing is that this guy had a series of quests, but we're going to see what my memory is like. So far today, all my memory checks have been fails.
Bother me not. Well, I've more pressing matters to attend. I'm sure whatever you wish to tell me is of little importance, so go away.
Well, just hold on. I returned with the prayer book from the temple. He's not going to talk. Well, the son of a gun. Excellent. This tome describes the rituals performed in honor of two fallen gods, the twins of torment, thought to be Dimetrix and Bizola. They were the demigods of malice and fear. I imagine you found exquisite statues and adornments in the temple. If by exquisite you mean foul and demented, then
I
yes.
must study this tome further. Return this journal to Tundis. I'm certain he'll reward you well for the translation. I realize I said I would return the journal, but this prayer book warrants more attention.
All right. I will depart immediately for the Common Lands. We'll use this spire and go to the Common Land Spire. That's just where we'd end up anyway. No, it wouldn't have been. It would have been the Druid Ring. Because the way the guy said it, it makes me think that... Is that thing still going on? Yeah. There he is. Wow, those two reunite the undead lovers? They are a mile apart. Based on the noise I'm hearing upstairs, I may need to take a break in a moment. Uh-oh. That moment when you realize you're going in the completely wrong direction. Okay. Here. So, yes, the guy outside. The way that the guy was talking in the Neck Forest, they're going to direct me to go all the way down to the bottom to that ritual circle. Okay, I'm going to turn this up in case he has dialogue.
Do not interrupt what is undoubtedly the most important discovery in the past 300 years. Begone. I have much work to attend to here.
I've returned with the journal and the translation.
You just finished a quest. Oh yeah. Raise your sword up in the air. Claim your loot and take a rest. In EverQuest, you are the best.
Here's the description of the quest we just turned in. The unspeakable horror that lies within the foul dungeon claws at my very soul. Even I, such as I am, tremble at the thought of again returning there. Though I proved once again successful recovering the tome of a long-dead priest for Joe Cezanne, I have determined that a good rest may be in order. Though I proved once again successful recovering the tome of a long-dead priest for Joe Cezanne, I have determined that a good rest may be in order. And so it pains me to say this, but thank you. Let me just turn this down. Fire's a bit overwhelming. But thank you. Without your assistance in these matters, we would not be this much closer to unraveling the mystery surrounding the disappearance of Neriak. Take this as payment for services rendered, but go quickly before I change my mind. Okay, I guess he's not going to give us another quest here. We have 2 dogs here. One that goes by the name of White Dog. This would be White Dog, also known as Desi. Des, you goof. You little goof. Yeah. Good morning. You're cold. You were outside, weren't you? Weren't you? Alright, anyway, that one's Desi. And then we got Izzy here. Whoop, we'll go there. Come here, Izzy. And we will call old Izzy Brown Dog. Yeah, we'll call Izzy Brown Dog. Put those ears up. Put those goofy ears up. Right. Little camera shy. Were you guys outside? Were you guys outside? Did you have a good time out there? Were there any squirrels? Did you have to chase some squirrels? Yeah. Yeah. Did you chase some squirrels out there? Yeah, we just have one quest left inside Fallen Gate. Actually, just one little kill. Yep, one little kill. Isn't that exciting? Yep, we may call episode 12 done. And then I will just run down there and I will take care of that last mob off screen. And then I will get my plan for episode number 13 a little bit later today. Maybe an hour or so from now. And we will decide, are we doing Antonica? Are we doing Stormhold? Not Antonica. Are we doing Thundering Steps, Stormhold, Butcher Block, or Nectulos Forest? Yeah, okay, that sounds good. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching the VOD. That so ends episode number 12. Finish the race to Fallen Gate. Every single quest in there. And when I see you next time, we will have a brand new sleeve of quests to do. Take care.